Hello, my lovelies. How is everyone doing on the St. Patrick's Day? I know I can't do a very good accent, can I? Anyway, I just got finished filming a foundation video. Go check it out up here. It is for The Ordinary, which is the skincare that I use. I tried 2 different foundations out. I tried one on this side and I tried one on this side. That's why I kind of might look a little wonky. And I am also trying this concealer out. Enough said. I haven't permanent my eyes yet except right here on this one corner. I'm going to try to salvage what's left of this under my eyes just because I said it would. So we are going to be doing St. Patrick's Day look. One on one eye, one on the other. But let me just start by saying I know this is not to make light of a situation that's going on in the world right now with the coronavirus. I was trying to film the last couple days and I just did not have it in me. A little bit of fear set in, a little bit of panic when they announced that we shouldn't be in crowds of more than 10 people. Of course, my social anxiety disorder, I've kind of been doing that my whole adult life anyway. So that didn't really, I mean, I do go out, times with my family and stuff like that. And we were out over the weekend. We went to eat. So I kind of have a little bit of panic about that because they say there's like a 12-day incubation period, so I'm kind of a little worried because the area that I went in, there hasn't been any cases, but it's in Virginia and there has been cases in Virginia. Here where I live in West Virginia, there hasn't been any cases, and I think the only reason there hasn't been is not that there isn't any, it just hasn't been reported. And I think the reason for that, this is just me thinking, is because people just don't go to get tested because you get messages like I got a message from my doctor that there are no tests available. I do go to the doctor in Virginia, but they said there's no testing there at all. So if there's no testing there, oh, by the way, welcome. I don't know if I said that yet. My mind's just all over the place. So if I haven't said welcome, I'm sorry, welcome. But there's no testing. So when you get an email telling you there's no testing and to call the ER before you go, just don't show up. Someone like me that doesn't call people on the phone, I don't. Like someone tells me you got to call for a pizza delivery, I just don't get the pizza. If I can't go online, I don't do it. You don't call. So if you fear things simple as making a phone call, you don't go get tested. Or people that rely on their doctor and they're comfortable with their doctor, like me, and don't want to see a doctor they've never seen before, don't get tested. So that's one of the reasons I think that the state has not had anyone report yet. And also my doctor, I love my doctor, don't get me wrong, but one of the things they suggest is if you have any of the symptoms of the coronavirus, which is a cough, a fever of, I think it's over 100.4, and a sore throat, stay home for 14 days. So when you get stuff like that on your email, you just don't go anywhere. So you don't report it. So I think that's one of the reasons why West Virginia has not reported anything. Now, of course, by the time this video is up this evening, that might change. By then there might be some reported cases. We don't know, but they have said that, don't go, in crowds of more than 10 people. So yeah, so it's a little bit of fear set in. So I want to send my prayers out to you guys, and I'm hoping that this video will kind of help get our minds off things for a little while. It's a petty thing, makeup is something that we should not be worrying about right now. But I'm a vain person. I'm sorry, I am. And one of the things I did is panic set in, and I went online and ordered some skincare because I'm thinking to myself, oh my God, what if I can't get my skincare? Makeup, not so much. I didn't order any makeup, but I ordered my skincare because I was worried that I wouldn't be able to get my skincare. I know that's crazy to think, right? It really is. People are out buying toilet paper and hand sanitizer, and they're buying so much of it that people that really need it can't get it. My son couldn't go to the store and get any, so we gave him some of ours because there wasn't any at all in our stores, like none. The dollar store didn't have any. The grocery stores don't have any. Walmart, Target, nobody has any because people are buying 8,000 rolls at a time. Like, come on, there's people out there that's going to need it. There was a story here locally where there was this elderly couple. They went into a store to get toilet paper because they didn't have any at home, and one lady was in the car on oxygen, and they went in the store to get any, and there wasn't any there. So they were just going out for their normal weekly shopping trip. They weren't trying to buy any because, oh my God, we need toilet paper. They were just going for the weekly trip, and there was none there. So luckily someone in the store heard what happened and they actually went to their house and got some and gave it to the people. You know, if people did this more often, if people were more kind and gave more to people, and that's what I try to do with my giveaways. You know, I try to give more to people, and that's just something simple. But if more people did that, this world, I think, would be a better place. So, needless to say, the giveaway that I have with my box giveaway ends tonight at midnight. And then midnight is kind of like the next day. So actually, it's like 11:59, but I actually draw it at midnight. So actually, it's like tomorrow, but you know, it's today. But anyway, it does end at 11:59 midnight. So that's just my way of kind of giving back. It might put a smile on your face during this hard time. And I'll try to get it shipped out tomorrow if I can get in touch with you guys. So follow the directions on that. I'll link that up here, but just follow the directions to see how to win that giveaway. And then my big one goes off April 15th. So go check that out too. And I'll link that, you know, later on in this video, because I found out if I link them too close together that sometimes you can't like grab that link. But it'll also, I think what I'll do is I'll link it like somewhere else in the video, but if you don't want to leave this video and come back, then I'll actually put it at the end of this video too, and that way you guys can go check it out. But I don't want to be too somber. I just want to like maybe spread some love around and let you guys know that you guys mean the world to me. And I've told you that over and over in many of my videos, but you really, really do. And I want you guys to know that I'm praying for you, that I'm thinking about you, and I hope that everyone out there is being safe and not being careless, and that you're listening to the news reports and not being fear-stricken, but that you're listening and not being careless with things and just going out and partying and having a good time just because it's St. Patrick's Day. So you guys be safe, take care of yourself, okay? And take care of each other. So I want to let you know something, okay? Like I said, I started this look in the other video, but I want to tell you a story. So the leggings that I have on, I sell Legging Army leggings, and I'll link that down below if you guys want to take a look at them. But there is a story behind my leggings. When I was going through chemo, I was in chemo 1 month, and I gained so much weight in that first month that I couldn't fit into any of my jeans at all. And not boasting or anything, I was a size 0. I'm a 000 now, which is a little scary, but I've gained some weight. I've gained 7 pounds, so you know I can still wear them, but I'm in between a 000 and a 00. But at the time, I couldn't get into my jeans anymore, and people were like, "Oh my God, you can't get into zeros, poor thing." But when you're used to wearing that, and all of a sudden you can't even get into a 3 anymore, you know, you're like, when you go from a 0 and then you try them on, you can't wear them. You go to the store and you can't wear a 0, you can't wear a 1, you can't wear a 2, and you're like, you can't wear a 3, and you get totally depressed. I'm like, I can't wear jeans. I'm not even gonna buy any jeans. So my husband's like, why don't you just try leggings or something? I'm like, I will not wear leggings. I'm not wearing something like that. Well, then I tried a pair when I'm like, okay, yeah, they're pretty comfortable. So my stepdaughter brought me a pair. Actually, just my daughters. I hate the word step in there. I'm a stepsister. I have stepsisters. They're my sisters. My stepbrother is my brother. So my daughter is my daughter. So she bought me a pair, and I really fell in love with them. And my niece was selling some, so I bought some from her. And then I found the company called Legging Army Leggings, and they are very reasonably priced. And I'm not making a sales pitch. I'm just telling you how I got into this. And they are just as smooth and soft as any other brand, like the high ones you hear about that have certain initials. Well, that brand. So anyway, Legging Army, I fell in love with them, and I decided, you know, I will sell these because there's no like minimum on how much you have to sell, when you have to sell. So I decided to sell them in January of 2017. Yeah, 2017. And I've been selling them ever since, and I just love them. Well, they had a thing back then where they don't do it. I don't think they do it anymore because they kind of, you don't hear as much about them now. But you can name, like they would list all their, you know, we're releasing these, you know, leggings. If you name this pair and we pick your name, then you get the leggings for free. I named 2 pair. I named one pair that was a cat, a bunch of different cats on it. I named it Catitude, and they picked that name. That was like later on that first year. But 2 months after, they had the pair of leggings and that I have on, and I named them Lucky in Love. So I'm going to show them to you. They're really cute. And I was like so excited because I'd only been with Legging Army for 2 months. But these are the leggings. I showed them in my last video, but these are the leggings. I think they're just so adorable. But I thought today was the perfect time to wear them. And I don't wear them a whole lot. But I don't have any green. This is like the only green shirt. And this is from that company that has the other leggings. Because we didn't start getting shirts in until about a year or so ago, I think. Is when we started getting leggings, our shirts in. And it's when they like extended their collections to shirts and things. Anyway, enough about that. We're here to do makeup. So, as you saw by the title, we are going to do 2 different eye looks. And I've never done that in a video before. So we are going to do that. I'm going to do one eye. I'm going to do the Just My Luck from ColourPop. And this is what it looks like. I don't do very good with greens on my eyes. Just to let you know that. So I don't know how this is going to turn out. It's kind of like when I do anything monotone, monochromatic, I don't do very well with. So we'll see. This is what the Just My Look palette looks like. And I've tried this color once, and I've tried, I use this as an eyeliner, but I've tried this color once, and I think that's about it. I've never tried the rest of them before, so we'll see how that goes. And then my Androgyny palette by Jeffree Star. I've never tried it before. Never swatched it, never did anything but open it up. And this palette, I love the look of the outside of it. It's very beautiful. I just love it so much. And then the inside, I love the look of this. And the colors. It's like his neutral palette is what he calls it. But I haven't even swatched it before or anything. And I don't want to swatch it because I don't want to mess all the colors up. I'm just going to use what I use. So let's just dive into it. And like I said, the foundation I have on is the Ordinary brand. So go check that video out. Alright, we're just gonna dive into it. Because I don't want this video to go too long, because I spent the first 10 minutes giving my thoughts on things. I'm just gonna start with, I don't even know where to start, to be honest with you. I'm gonna look at a couple of these. These couple of shimmers here, I'm gonna show you what they look like on my fingers. This is what they look like on my fingers. You know, I'm just gonna kind of go for it. I'm going to put this lighter one all over. Oops, before I do anything, I forgot. I've been talking and I forgot to lay my base down. Can't forget that. So before I do anything else, I need to do that. Because these are colors that definitely will stain. And I've got them on my fingers. I got to be careful what I'm doing here. And I do use the P. Louise Makeup Academy eyeshadow base. And I've been using this now for probably 6 months or so. I used to use the MAC Painterly paint pots, and then my eyes start itching, and I don't know whether it was that or whether it's because I was using Morphe eyeshadow palettes at the time, like all the time. I was using the James Charles palette all the time and the Jaclyn Hill palettes all the time, and that's pretty much what all I ever used. And then I found the Juvia's Place, and that's all I used. And once I found Juvia's Place, I didn't go back to the other palettes like at all. And then right after that, that's when I found the P. Louise. So, and I never had any problem with the Juvia's Place. I never had, nothing itches me with them. So I don't know whether it was the paint pots that was causing the problem, but I haven't went back to that since I found the this eyeshadow base. It just works so well on my eyes. I really like it, really enjoy it. And I have not put any under eye concealer on yet because I'm trying this new thing now where I don't put it on until after I do my eyes. So, I want you guys to sound off below and tell me how you guys are staying safe during the coronavirus, whether your town has enacted any kind of regulations, if your restaurants are closed, if anything in your town's like shut down. Here, they've closed all the schools. I don't think they've, like I said, I don't go out, so I don't know if they've changed anything with restaurants or anything yet as far as if they've, forgot I had the eye color on there. I don't know if they've changed anything as far as, you know, making everything drive-through only. I know they've talked about it, but I don't know if they've done it yet in our area. I think they have in Virginia, like in Winchester, but I'm not sure if they have down here, which I think they're being careless, because just because no one has reported any cases here does not mean that, like I said, that doesn't mean they don't have it. So I don't know. But let me know what's going on in your town, what's going on in your neck of the woods, whether or not they've enacted any. I'll just put that all over that. I need to get that off my fingers before I make a mess of things. You know, whether they have any curfews, whether you're on lockdown, just what, you know, what they're doing in your state or your country, because I want to know what they're doing. Because I have a feeling it's going to get a lot worse before it gets any better in the United States. My husband said that we're gonna be on lockdown next week. They heard it from someone, so we'll see. All right. And I used to powder this, but I changed it. I don't do that anymore because I think the color sticks better when you don't do it. All right, so I'm going to try this color. Kind of neat. Kind of neat. I'm gonna bring you a little bit. Just a little bit. And I'm using the same lighting setup that I used in my last video. My camera keeps moving, so I keep moving it back because the tripod that I have it leans. Because I can't sit it straight out because my dresser's like this far from this vanity bench, so I have to lean it. Everything has to lean. I am thinking about getting a backdrop. What do you guys think about that? You think I should get a backdrop? My son thinks I should get a backdrop. So I'm thinking about it. And my husband's like, yeah, go for it. We can put one back there. Just take it down, you know, when I'm not using it. So I'm thinking about it. Then I'm gonna put this dark color right beside it. See what happens. I'm just gonna go for it today. Like I said, I'm not going anywhere, like, for a while, so I might as well play. If I don't like it, it brushes off, you know. It's different. It's not like I normally do. And then over here, for the star look, I'm gonna put this one on the corner. Ooh, it's nice and soft. I like that. That's what it looks like on my finger. Oh, that's pretty. Looks totally different. It's a lot more yellow than I thought. Yeah, I'm not mad at that at all. I love yellow on my eyes. And then beside it, I'm going to put that olive green, which is this one here. Don't know how it's going to look, but I'm going to put it on there anyway. It's like an army green, actually. This is similar. This side's more muted. That's not blending out very well. It's patchy. So let me know below, do you guys have either one of these palettes? And if you do you have any problems, issues, complaints? Do you like them? These are not ones that I'll reach for a lot. I just got the Jeffree Star one because I have everything else he has. And I just wanted to have it in my collection. I almost didn't want to use it because I didn't want to mess it up, but I have to use it because if not, then I won't know. I don't particularly care for a lot of the colors that are in it, but I do like that burgundy that's in there. And I really like this color on the inner corner. I think that's really pretty. I like that one a lot. I'm going to pull that up. If you hear a noise in the background, that is my Sophie, my pug, snoring. For some reason her snore has got a lot louder the last few days. Jake asked me yesterday, he's like, is that Sophie? Yep, that's Sophie. She's something else. I got the dogs these treats from a company called Poultry. It's a direct selling company and out of Texas, and it's called Chillax. And it has hemp oil in it, and it seems to be helping them a lot. Obviously. And then I got bark collars for them, and they're not fighting as much as they were before, because as soon as they go to bark at each other, it sets a beep noise off, and they don't like it, so it kind of slows them down a little bit. I'm using my fingers for all this because fingers seem to work better with any kind of shimmer, in my opinion. This is so different than what I usually put on. And I do have a little milia right here on my eye, and I've got a cluster of them actually like right here. And then I've got a bunch right here, but they are getting better. I've been using that PMD facial vibrator that I got in my BoxyCharm the other day, my BoxyLux, and I really, really like it. I just talked about this in my last video, but I don't like the serum depositing side, the massager side as much, because I can't really figure out what it's doing. It's like I feel it like pushing, but it's not. I'm not really sure what it's supposed to do. To me, I feel like I push the serum better in on my skin with my fingers, because I put it on my skin and then I use that little thing to push, but I just don't see. Like when I use my jade roller, I can actually feel it doing something, but I really can't feel it doing anything with this. So that's like yet to be determined if I'm gonna like that. But the cleansing part, I really, really like. I use it twice a day, and it seems like it's breaking down those milia, because like this one here that I have, seems like it's getting better. And I can't use it on my eyes, and that's where a lot of the milia is. Like I have milia right there, I have it right there, a couple over here. It's just different. So do you guys prefer using your finger or brushes when you put your makeup on? Because as you can tell, I do both. Because my bling brushes are obviously my favorite because I talk about them all the time. They need to like give me a code or something that I can use for you guys. That'd be good, wouldn't it? They don't know who I am. I am getting fallout just by using my fingers though, so that's one thing to note. Now this look is so different, like on both sides. We got like a muted, and then we got this like glowing look over here. I'm going to use one of my bling brushes and kind of buff this out a little bit. And then I'm going to use one of my Juno brushes and buff this out a little bit. See, this color almost buffed completely away. So that's one you definitely have to kind of layer. I'm not crazy about the way that lays. Let me try it with a brush. I'll just use the same brush. Yeah, it's kind of patchy. I don't like that color very much. It's kind of dull looking. It's not, you know, not a very exciting color. But this color, I really like this color a lot. I can see me using that color again. Just not this green. I don't like that green. Okay, so for the outside corners, I am going to use a brush for that. And I'm going to use my bling brush on this side. I don't think I want to do I'm scared to do more green because I don't want to wash it out. That's kind of what I'm doing. I'm doing a green look, so. But this side, well, yeah, there is green over there. Alright, I don't think I'm going to like it, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to use this green right here. I mean, I can always cover it with something else if I don't like it, right? Usually I don't do my whole look because we're already 22 minutes, but we'll see. If I see me bounce, I'm tapping my foot, so I apologize for that. It's like a nervous habit I get sometimes when I do my makeup. I did do a green look with the other collection, the Meant to Be. I didn't like that look either, but it was a more soft pastel look. This is not a, just a monochrome palette. It's not a pastel. The Meant to Be is a pastel look. I'll show that to you. I'll show you I mean, you can look for the video, but I'll show you that palette. And I was going to do this one, and I thought, no, because I've already done that one, so I don't want to do that one again. I didn't like it. It was okay. I just didn't particularly care for it. But this is that one. It's just a lighter, just a nice pastel, if you're looking for a pastel palette. And I thought about using it with this one, and I thought no, because I just want to stick to one palette for each eye. One of these days I'm going to do a ranking of the ColourPop palettes. I was going to do it the other day, and I just didn't. And you can really see my scar, at least I can. It's right there, and it's just a scar from chickenpox when I was little. And sometimes it's really hard to get makeup to play really well in that, because it wants to settle really weird. And you can kind of see the way it just settled. See, it's really dark right there? It's just the way it settles. It's just a matter of trying to blend around it. And it's just going to settle weird. Alright, so then on this side over here, I'm going to use a Juno brush that's similar to this one. That way it's kind of like a Juno side and a bling side. Let me see if I can find the one that's really similar to that one. I keep wanting to just pick my bling brushes up. So this is the Juno brush that's kind of similar to that one. They're very similar. And that's the one that I'm going to use for this other eye, and I'm going to use this color right here. I'm kind of trying to keep them similar in look. Getting a little fallout over here with this one. I'm tapping it, but it's still, and it could be the brush. Because I usually don't use this brush, you know, for this purpose. This is usually a brush that I use, like, you know, up here. I'm just trying to find one kind of similar. Bling brushes are a little softer on some of the brushes, and some of them are pretty much the same. When you push down on it like this, it's soft, but the edges are kind of not as soft as the blings. If that makes any sense. This doesn't look as good as far as the way the colors are mixing with each other. That second color is just not blending, wrong finger. It's not a very blendable color. I just don't like that second color. It's like it's not laying well, it's not blending, it's very patchy. So far, I'm not particularly liking this palette. I don't know whether or not I can repair this look. Honestly, I don't know if I can. See what I mean? It just blends out when I try to blend it. And I'm doing it very lightly. Try adding more in. And even when I try to add it, it just doesn't. It's like it just comes right off. And even adding this color in, as I'm like trying to pull it in, it's just taking the other color off. Maybe that's why he decided to discontinue this palette. It's one of his older palettes. I don't think his formula, you know, he hadn't perfected it yet. So maybe that's why this is not a great one. Just, you know, he hadn't perfected it yet. He had a ways to go by that point in time. And his colors definitely had come a long way, because I had his Beauty Killer palette, which was the first palette he released, and I don't like that one. It just, the colors just never worked well with my skin. I have it, I just don't like it. I don't ever reach for it ever. Like, I think I reached for it the first couple months I had it. After that, I didn't reach for it again. A lot of people still do. I'm just not one of them. This color I do really like, and the rest of them I'm not sure, obviously, because I've never tried it, so I don't really know. But this one is just, it's really patchy, and the other color is like, I'm not even using the same finger, but this color is almost like when I try to, you know, blend, somehow this color's like destroying that one. So I don't know, I just don't like it. Let me try adding some more on the brush and just tapping it really light. No, it's just not. And you can see, I mean, that brush has enough on it, and it's just that color. It's just not laying well. And I got a shit ton on there, and you can see it. But when I try to blend it out, it just doesn't blend well. Put more of that dark one in there. I'm getting a lot of fallout in the face. Yeah, I don't like this eye. I don't like this palette at all. I don't know if there's any saving it. I mean, it just looks really shitty. No. No. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Let me go back to this one and try to do some more over here, because I'm not crazy about either eye, to be honest with you. I'm really not. Not at all. Like I said, green's just not a good color with me. I just don't look good in green, period. Like green clothing, green, really green anything. I just don't. I just don't think it's a very good color for me. But I just wanted to do green for St. Patty's Day. Getting a little late on my minutes here. I gotta watch what I'm doing. Okay. So for the top over here, I'm going to use this light green right there. I'm going to use that on my brow bone. I think I got it. Color. Oh no. No. What in the freak does she think she's doing? Because obviously she doesn't know what she's doing. Well, can we laugh at me? Let's laugh. Laugh and point at Jenny. Maybe I'll go get my face vibrator. Okay. Well. Yeah. Okay, I need to do something about that. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I don't like it at all. No, I don't. I don't like it. What am I going to do here? I'm trying to think of a highlighter to use. If you're wondering what I'm looking for here, I'm trying to figure out which one I want to use on my up there on top. I am going to use my Juno Cherry Bomb palette, and I'm going to grab this one right here. Since we're kind of in the warm zone, I'm gonna go put that up top. That works. I'm gonna use that on both eyes. There's really nothing on the other palette I want to use up there, so I want to use that. That's pretty. That actually looks good over there. It brightens it up some. And then I want to use it on the inner corners. Can't do too far on the inner corner yet until I put my under. Oh, that looks good in the corner. Until I do my under eyes. And like I said, I am going to try this junk underneath my eyes, even though I don't like it. Just because I said I would. I just don't like it, but I don't know if I have enough even left on here to do it, but we're gonna see. Yeah, there's not much left on here. Hopefully I can get both eyes done. Not much left. I had to actually go down and pick up that really light color. So I'm gonna look a little ridiculous, but I don't care. This is all reviews, this whole video. Back-to-back reviews. Because what do I do on my channels? I do giveaways and reviews. That's what my channel's all about. That and talking about my mental health and my breast cancer, my anorexia, my snakes, and just chatting with you guys. Being silly, opening up to you all because, you know, that's how I survive. If you guys only knew, I mean, I know I tell you all the time, I'm a broken record, but if you only knew what this has done, this channel's done for me. It has opened me up in ways that I never realized I could open up. It has just changed me. I just can't explain it. I really can't explain it. Wow. Picking that light color was like really light on my under eyes. Ooh, that's light. Ooh, baby. Ooh, that really light underneath the eyes. Oh my. I'm scared. I can't go this dark. This dark ones are like really, really dark. Oh. 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 Oh, that's really dark. That was not a good thing. Oh, no. Oh, Jenny, what did you do? Oh. Holy crap. What did you do? Oh, no, 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 no. No, no, no. Oh. Oh, oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh. Help. Help me. I was trying to darken it some, and that was not a good move. That was not a good move. And I can't use my finger that goes underneath the eye because I got stuff on it. Oh. Okay, I think I fixed it. I think I did. Just in case. I mean, the concealer's nice and creamy and it feels good. It's just so thick. And thick, creamy stuff does not work when you have wrinkles. It just does not work. When you have wrinkles and you're old like I am, thickness does not work. Thickness settles, so does not work. Okay. Let me put some Jeffree Star powder underneath there. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay, let me brush that off. Alright guys, I am going to go do my mascara and my liner and see if I can save this crazy eye look. And I shall return. Be right back. Okay, my gorgeous loveliness of the world. I am back and this is the finished look, both eyes. I'm going to zoom you in and let you see if I can operate my freaking camera. Alright, this is the Androgyny eye, and as you can tell, I went underneath, and what I did was I added this color right here, like right there, and then I used a little bit of this one, and a little bit of this one, like here, and then I put a little bit of that dark brown, like right there. I guess I could put a little bit more of this one. It's kind of starting to fade a little bit, like right there. Anyway, I like that one color, like I said, I really like that color. But it's kind of a dull palette, which, you know, that's what he says anyway. He says it's one of his neutral kind of look palettes. I don't like it that much. I don't like green on my eyes anyway, but you know, it's St. Patrick's Day. I needed to do green, so it's okay. This one, on the other hand, I showed you what colors I did. Underneath, it's obvious what colors I did. I went underneath with the browns and then the darker green, and I used a little bit of the lighter one, and then this one here on the inner corner. It's okay. Again, I'm not a green person. As far as which one I like better, it's a toss-up. For the inner corner, I like, or the inner part of the lid, I like this better. Actually, I think this would look good with this one. I think if I mixed them and switched them around a little bit, I think this would look really good with this one. So if I put them two side by side, like if I was to take this one and this one and put them side by side, I think that would have been really pretty. My camera would focus on that. Might not want to. Come on, camera. I'm gonna get my face out of it. Let's see if I put them two together. Let me get more on my finger of the star one. If I'd put those two together, I think that would have been pretty. I mean, it's okay. Like I said, I'm not into green very much on my eyes. I just don't think it's a very good look for me. But it's not bad. I mean, I think I did okay. I don't know. What do you guys think? You know, what do you think? Like, where do you, like, honestly think? I think I did okay. I mean, it's a little patchy. This color here, you saw how much trouble I had putting that one on, so it's pretty patchy. Over here, this color here was a little patchy. But I mean, overall, the palettes played okay. I mean, I'm not, you know, out of a 5, I give them both about a 4. As far as my lips, I used the Luxe by ColourPop, this set here, the full set. The individual colors I used were, okay, I went on first with these two are the colors I mixed together because I am mixed. Just call me Mrs. Mix-a-Lot. Like Sir Mix-a-Lot, I'm Miss Mix-a-Lot. Miss, I can't even say it. I used Slow Motion and Come Through and put on the inner corner, on the inner part of my lower lid, I put Just Cuddle, just to kind of brighten it up a little bit. And then for my blush, I did use this one that I got, I think it was an Ipsy, I think. I don't even remember anymore. I get so many freaking boxes. But that's the color that I used. It's like that peachy kind of color. I think that's really pretty. So I used that for my blush. And then for my highlight, and also the inner corners for my Cherry Bomb, I started with this one, and then I added this one. So I think that's really pretty. And then for these two colors, I used both of these mixed together for my highlight. And I've used this palette quite a bit for highlight. For a long time, that's what I used for highlight, but I used both of those. I mixed those together for my highlight. And then for my mascara, I did use a mixture of my by Terry and my Kevin Aquan. I said his name right then. And then you guys, I don't think it, no, I know I haven't talked about this. If you find a mascara that you just love and adore, and then your brush either gets too gooey or you just don't particularly care for the brush anymore, you can buy brushes on Amazon, like disposable brushes. I have a whole thing of them here. And you can find like your favorite type of brushes, like whether you want a curling type brush or whether you want like just a straight type brush. And I have several. I have these like wacky brushes. Let me show you some of the brushes I have that I got from Amazon. And I just keep them in this little thing and you can throw them away. So I have just, they're all silicone brushes. I have your curvature type brush, which looks like this. And that's like the one that's on the roller lash. And then I've got this brush here, which is one that I actually use on my lower lash line. And then I've got this one here. And it's got the little tiny ball at the top that you can use to like separate your lashes. And then I get this one, it's just different. And you can do like, you know, separate your lashes and you can just do the full over. But anyway, I keep these in a little tiny thing that actually I got some old makeup brushes in. And it's just something to have, you know, just in case you want to use something for like your lower lash line or just trying to separate your upper lash line, whatever you're trying to do. That's just something I wanted to throw in there. And as far as the foundation goes, because I'm going to throw this at the end of my foundation video too, I do like it. I think I like this side better. So actually I'm not going to throw this in the foundation. I don't need to do a different one for the foundation video because I don't want to give it away. I'm not going to talk about the foundation this one. Let me think. Anything else I need to talk about in this video as far as the makeup goes? Am I forgetting anything? Oh, the concealer. I don't like it. I just don't. I think I want to stick with my Tarte because I really like that Tarte. So I think I'm going to stick with that and give that a little longer and see if I still continue to like that. I still use my ColourPop setting spray. I'm trying to like stick with, like I did ColourPop and Jeffree Star pretty much. Except I didn't use my Jeffree Star highlighter. I don't know why. I should have. I don't know. Well, yeah, why didn't I? What the hell's wrong with me? I don't know why I didn't grab that. I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with me. And of course I use my bling brushes and my Juno brushes for the whole look. I use the Juno brushes on this side and the bling brushes on this side. That way it'd be boom, straight down the middle. And I use same thing with my brushes. I used for my contour, I used my bling brush, and for my powder, like after I put my powder on with my Juno sponge, I used my Juno brush to go over it. For my blush, I used the bling brush for my. No, I didn't. That's right, I didn't. I used my Juno brush for my blush. Yeah. So yeah, that's it. That's all I got for you guys. I'm probably forgetting something. I don't know. My brain is just not working. It really isn't. But you guys have a wonderful one out there. Let me know what you guys are doing to stay safe. I hope you guys are following all the precautions they're putting out there. It's a mess. It really is. I just want you guys to be safe. And I want you guys to come see me because maybe I'll be your laugh for the day and be able to bring you up some. Don't forget about the giveaway that ends this evening. So go and check that BoxyCharm video out. I do have some more boxes coming this month that's going to be into another giveaway. I'm just going to throw that stuff in with a different one. So look for those unboxings. I've got my Sephora Play by Sephora that's coming Friday, I believe. They keep changing the date on me. First it was the 25th and it's the 20th. So I don't even know when it's coming. When it comes, you'll see the video. And I did just subscribe to Birchbox. I had that years ago and did not like it. But I thought, let me try it. You know, I gave Ipsy a second chance and I really like it. I want to give Birchbox a try for you guys. That way you guys can see all the different boxes that have a lure coming. I have no idea when it's coming. It's one thing I don't like so far from them is I don't have like a shipping confirmation or anything. I just got a thing saying this is what's in your lure box. That's it. I have no clue when the hell it's coming. So I've got Play by Sephora. I've got Allure, Birchbox, Ipsy, and BoxyCharm. So those are the ones I subscribe to. So that way I can share all that with you guys. I was going to get the FabFitFun, but I don't think I'm going to get that this go around. Maybe summer. Because I really don't see anything in there that I would like. Like everything that was in their box. I think I saw one thing, and to me that's not worth 49 bucks. Just not. I'm not going to do that this time around. We'll see what happens with the summer one. I can't go out in the sun. I can't enjoy any outdoor activities. So a lot of the stuff they put in their boxes are, you know, for outside, and I don't do any of that. So anyway, I'm done. I got to get out of here. I got to go finish filming this other video, and I got to get it put up for you guys. So you guys go out there, take care of each other, be good to each other, and take care of yourself. This is really important right now, guys. You know, social distance yourself as much as you can right now. Please go out there and take care of yourself and do what you're supposed to do and keep yourself safe, okay? I love you guys and I want to see you back here. Be good to each other. Like I said, love you guys very much. You mean the world to me. And I hope you know that. I hope you know what you do to me. You warm my heart. You really, really do. Thank you for being here. If you like my videos, don't forget to like and subscribe. and share. Let people know that I'm here to goof off and try to give you a smile and hopefully give back to you what you've given to me. Thank you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.